Yonk. So guys, we got another, not really mystery box because it tells you what's in there, but we got another one of these pre-packaged kit box things to unbox for you. This is the Strike King Hardbait kit featuring your man Kevin Van Dam, aka KVD.
Not Carl Von Dibble.
Yeah, not.
That was a loud smash.
But this one tells you what's in there.
Just like the other Strike King box.
And I think you will notice as we go through this, there is a strikingly smaller amount of baits. But it's also only $20 retail. So take that into account. And plus, it's Strike King, so you know whatever's in here is gonna be just super kosher.
Yeah, industry standard.
But I'll go ahead, let Trey take out the first bait.
First thing I see, KVD Splash topwater popper. Top
the way, we love poppers here at 7 Deadly Fins. It's becoming one of my confidence baits as far as topwater goes. Well, I mean, as far as in general, but I mean, topwater, that's probably the topwater I'm most confident I can get a bite on.
I say between the two of us, the top three would be like ploppers, poppers, and walking baits. But back to this one specifically, this is the oyster color.
Yeah, let's go ahead and whip that thing out. Yeah, I mean, might as well. And I believe this is the smaller size, just looking at it. I believe this is the junior. I'll check the box just to make sure. Yes, KVD Splash Junior. So as you can see, it's smaller in general. I will read off to you any kind of dimensions they give us. That's one thing I think Strike King's not always the best about, is giving you information, which they don't. To me, it looks like it would be pretty, it might be it's probably a 60 millimeter popper. That's probably what it is.
It's relatively short.
It's relatively short. It's pretty slender. Think back, goodness gracious.
Still coughing.
I still am. But think back to that Yozuri popper we unboxed the other day. That was a 75 millimeter. So this is about 15 millimeters shorter. I would see that. Yeah. And it's probably pretty on par with its thickness. Show it off to you one more time here. Pretty good looking. It's basically a bone color for you who don't know oyster. Got your blue on there, a little orange there. Pretty solid color. I've always been a big fan of the oyster color.
Has a feathered rear hook.
Lighter hooks because it is smaller, but they are still, you know, your must-add hooks, and they're still good hooks. But like Trey said, feathered treble. Whenever I get a popper, I want a feathered treble. It helps with the action, I think, and it helps with the overall presentation.
Yep.
Pretty good. And this goes for, we'll put it on here, I think it's probably about $8, but you'll see it on there. Go ahead and say whatever you
I was going to say, bass fishermen understand and know topwaters are pretty expensive in terms of like the middle of the bell curve of lures. Your topwater, you're paying, you know, $8, $9, $10 a frog, $8, $9, $10, $11 for a spook. So I can definitely see why a smaller popper like that would still be expensive.
Right. And here's the thing, we don't necessarily want to say topwater's niche, but it is a fairly niche thing in the fact that, you know, bass fishing, and then it's a subsection of bass fishing, a lure type for bass fishing, which, you know, that's not always the case. There's saltwater, topwaters, you know, there's topwaters for just about everything, but that's even
in
more
the bass fishing realm. And then combine that with the fact that for a lot of the places in the country, it only works throughout certain times of the year and certain times of the day.
But to continue, I was going to say, we will post the prices on the screen, and then at the end we'll give you an overall value that we put on the box, and we'll pull all our prices from Tackle Warehouse.
Yep.
But next we're going to go to the KVD 1.5. I mean, that's just a standard bait.
Yep.
You know, anybody who's fishing square bills, they've probably at least thrown a KVD 1.5.
And if they're big Strike King people, they own multiple of them.
Goodness. I'd pull out the knife to open this thing.
I did that terrible thing where the cardboard pulls away from the seal, but it's still a little layer there. It's never good.
Yeah. But this color is Shart Shad. It's not brown.
No.
It stands for chartreuse, obviously, but it's kind of like, I mean, if you took away the blue from a sexy shad,
yeah.
But I mean, even still, it has a faint, almost lavender color on top.
I was gonna say like a light purple.
But then you can still see it kind of has like a blue pearl in between. So think of it as like a sexy shad. It's just a shad pattern, mostly white, a little bit of chartreuse with your little gill spot there, shad spot. Overall, and one thing, if you don't know this about the KVD series of square bills, they're silent. So it's a silent square bill. A little more finessey. You can use it when those bass are a little more finicky. But anytime you're going to use a square bill, always consider that. I think this is about a $6 bait.
Yeah, that's
big on it. I love these. Trey loves them.
Yep.
Trey's caught fish on them. I've caught fish on them.
They just work.
They work. It's a good square bill.
Yeah.
Square bills are almost always square bills, but so just stand out. Here, Trey, you pick the next bait again.
I shall pick the next one. I'll go with this.
All right.
The KVD Jerkbait.
And I believe that's the 200.
It is. And this is the Sexy Ghost Minnow.
Sexy Ghost Minnow. So, guys, jerkbaits, now's the time to use them.
Indeed.
Now's the time they shine. Going into late fall, early winter, but jerkbaits work all year round. So this right here is a good bait, and plus it's a KVD jerkbait, which are awesome.
Now you can see it is Sexy Ghost Minnow, so it's translucent on the bottom. It's got the yellow stripe going down the side, and then it's got a dark green to a black on top.
It's good looking.
It's very good looking. This reminds me of the carbon color from Rapala.
And I just want to make sure. I'm pretty sure these dive 4 to 7 feet. The 200. I believe the 100 is like 0 to 3, 0 to 4, and then the 200 is 4 to 7 foot. Now,
in standard jerkbait nature, the rattle's pretty loud and obnoxious, like you want it to be. But it's a standard, good-looking jerkbait. Nothing wrong with it, and I would most definitely throw this now. I'll throw this year-round.
Oh yeah, all year round. Jerkbaits all year round.
But especially now.
And
this color is juicy.
Many other things.
This color is good-looking, juicy. If you're fishing in ponds and lakes that have darker forage for your predator fish.
Yeah, and we'll point that out because I'm glad Trey said that. Every bait in this box is a shad pattern.
Indeed.
But don't be afraid to throw that in a pond or a body of water, even a lake or a river that doesn't have shad. Bass will still eat it.
Indeed.
They don't always eat things that only match the hatch, you know. They still eat other stuff, and those shad patterns tend to work really well.
You know, think about it.
Sherbert in particular.
Sherbert Senkos or bubblegum Senkos don't match the hatch, but they get bit.
What the heck is bright orange and pink and yellow swirled and stuff like that?
Or like bruised banana.
Right, yeah.
Just food for thought there. But back to
we have a video on that.
We do. Does color matter?
Go back and watch it.
But no, this is a good looking jerkbait. Nothing wrong with it at all.
Yeah, no. That's going to entice a strike. Oh my gosh. But
you're going through it.
Jerk pot. I think I sucked something down, boy. It's really getting me.
It was a gnat, probably.
That or COVID. We'll move on. This is the last bait in the box. I'll go ahead and show you this while we're just almost done. We also get a Strike King sticker. That'll go on my sticker wall. Plus, I'm a big Strike King guy as is, so I'm happy to have that.
I've probably got about 4 of those stickers already.
But a lot of people just don't care about stickers. So.
No. They would much rather have a lure.
The last item in the box is the venerable red Eye Shad. Yes.
The
Now,
classic.
this color is the shizzle. And let me tell you, it's the shiznit. Okay?
Alrighty.
It's gonna be another hard one to get open. There we go. All right, yeah, that's a good looking color. Again, shad type pattern, but
Indeed.
not really. I mean, it's kind of, yes, it's a shad pattern. It's kind of like a gizzard shad, but a little more opaque on the top, and then you got that kind of blue in there, almost like a blueback heron type deal. And then you got this pinkish red lateral line going down to a white belly with orange pearl nose. Really good looking color. This will imitate any sort of bait fish. Yeah, I would venture to say you could probably get away imitating even some sort of sunfish.
Yep.
I mean, it's just, they're not that interested in what the color is. They're just going for the action. And I tell you what, the red Eye Shad has a great action.
Bug's coming after me.
That might be what I sucked down earlier. I do see some gnats. It's getting kind of dark. We'll have to wrap this up soon. But on the fall, unlike a lot of lipless crankbaits, the red Eye Shad has a very unique wobble. And man, I tell you what, them bass love to hit it on the fall, because that is a good looking bait on the fall.
Indeed.
Plus, they got these nice oversized hooks that are sticky sharp and very good. I believe they're probably, they look like Mustad triple grips, but they're very good. The bait's very good. All these baits are very good.
Can't go
For
wrong with it.
20 bucks, I'd say we've probably surpassed it. The red Eye Shad's usually about, like, I think they're actually like $6.29, $6.49. I know it's something like that. We have the popper that's like $8, so you're already at 14,
Yeah.
15 after tax.
I mean, even
whatever.
if you flat rate all the lures.
The jerkbaits, that's a $10 jerkbait.
Yeah.
So you're already at $24, $25, and then you have the square bill, which is like another $6. So you're probably at like 31 bucks in value.
Yeah, if each of these lures on like the worst of days was $6, you still exceed the $20 you have in the box.
Yeah, and if it's me, because I know what's in this box when I'm going to get it, then I see a mystery tackle box, which you just saw us open the pro version of, which is $30. Now that box came out very good. I mean, that turned out to be really good buy. But if it was just me and I was hedging my bets, I would probably buy the Strike King box, which is what I did, just because I know that these baits are quality.
Yep.
That I really like every one of them, and it's only 20 bucks. but anyway, 20 bucks, I know what I'm getting, and I know I'm getting at least $30 value, which when it comes to like mystery tackle box and those other ones,
Every series is randomized.
you don't know what you're gonna get. So
Sometimes
do you
you're
want to
lucky.
hedge your bets, or do you want to take a risk and potentially get something really great, or potentially get something sucky like a Carl's Amazing Bait spinnerbait?
Yeah, luckily I got both in the same box, so it kind of equaled out. But that is definitely something you have to consider. Guaranteed good quality, or possibility of something new that's really good quality, or some sucky stuff.
All right, but we'll wrap it up there. Remember to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, set those notifications to all, and comment down below. Let us know what you think. This is only the fourth video in Discussion December, where we're gonna release a new video every
Weekday.
Monday through Friday throughout December.
Indeed. Stay tuned. It's going to get fun.
Indeed. But as far as this box goes, I'm going to give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. Stick around. We'll do more of these. Definitely, I think we're planning on doing like one of these type videos every week in December. Then we're going to do more gear end reviews like we did on the Walmart special last week.
Yeah.
We got some real unboxings coming up that you will see this week.
Yep.
Stick around. Stay tuned. Good goodbye.